Welcome to another day of heart, hustle, and a whole lot of hometown shine. Today we're turning up good vibes all the way to West King Wonderland. We got stories that sparkle, snacks that slay, and one seriously inspiring local queen who's reviving the soul of a forgotten neighborhood. But before we dive into all the creative chaos, let's turn it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene. Mel, what's on the sunny sundial today?
Well, what's on my sunny plate this morning is a pack of toast cheese crackers with the peanut butter, the orange ones with the peanut butter in it, and the raisin cookie.
Oh, that's a classic cracker, yeah.
There you go. But
if you had your choice of, if you're at a vending machine, what's your go-to at a vending machine?
Snack crackers.
But like any kind of particular flavor? Because the Captain Wafers.
I like the cream cheese and chive ones.
Yeah, me too.
But I also like the orange crackers with the peanut butter.
I really miss those like vending machine crackers. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they were good. But today it's a full buffet of fabulous today. We've got a visionary woman who turned one forgotten street into a creative revolution. Ashley Raven joins us today to talk about West King Wednesday and how she built a movement from pure heart and hustle.
And then Ponte Vedra Concert Hall is giving us a double dose of legends. Really? Amy Grant. Sorry, I don't mean to.
Not nice.
I don't mean
baby.
Thing back in the day, right? That's your playlist too today. The fabulous Thunderbirds are also rolling in, and we've got the scoop, the songs, and the scandal that made Amy Grant's halo a little bit less sparkly. Just saying. Well, she gave herself the title of the Queen of Christmas, and that just irked me whenever I was writing the story. I was like, what? Really? No, that's Mariah, honey.
Stop it.
So we also are heading into the wild side of what?
Christmas market. We're also heading into the wild side of the news. Well, I was waiting for you to read your last line.
They didn't need it. They got it.
A canoe scandal in the sky that'll make you clutch your paddle and your pearls, and the heartbreaking finale of a 50-year thrill ride at Six Flags America, which closes its gates for good.
I know. This story was breaking yesterday. I couldn't believe what I was reading.
Did you see the thing about Six Flags where the husband and wife were riding the roller coaster and the teenage girls behind them, their belts came undone on this roller coaster, so they reached back and held these kids in their seats until the roller coaster stopped so they wouldn't fall out and die?
That's why they are closing.
They probably will tell you they're vegan, so there's that.
That's right, Sonnies. Everyone's vegan. We've got mile-high mayhem, nostalgia, and heartbreak, and one local glow-up that provides community spirit that still beats corporate spreadsheets every single time. From from Klein's Custom Meats, slicing up the culinary perfection, to Jacksport's new cruise queen, gliding into town like Beyonce of the high seas. We're talking flavor, progress, and a whole lot of Florida flair.
And don't forget, we've got Sunshine Shenanigans. I cannot wait to hear this. Where two wannabe criminals decide to shoplift during a Shop with a Cop event. Spoiler alert, it did not end well.
Idiots, I'm telling you.
But when you read these, it makes me feel so much better about my life.
And we're talking about back to school meets back to jail. Plus, Mel's got a snack attack throwback involving one gingerbread disaster that proves even the holiday heroes crumble sometimes.
I can't. Yep, it's icing chaos and emotional damage, but it's all made in one bowl.
So whether you came for the inspiration, the gossip about Amy Grant, and the snacks that we've got you covered coast to coast, from West King dreams to Six Flags screams, it's fierce, it's fresh, and of course it's always Sunny TV, and we are live from the Black Box at Limelight Theater. It's Sunny TV.
Jazz hands.
Love it, and we're going to say hi to our title sponsors today, the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All-American Air.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
Oh, Steve Chapman's All American Air. Hey, they've got home services as well as what else do they have?
Climate controlled units, and they have everything you could possibly need. They have a really good mural outside of their building. It says freedom. But let me tell you something. Best part about Steve Chapman's is Steve and his wife Christine and their staff. You guys, they are so friendly and nice, and if you need something, they will make sure they get it done for you.
Legendary HVAC company in town. You got to check out All American Air. And you got to check out the Bailey Group, too. I got to give them a good verbal plug, too, because obviously we're heading into open enrollment season. There's a lot of confusion out there. There's a lot of missteps that people are going to try to do, navigate through insurance, health insurance by themselves. I'm telling you, the Bailey Group is your advocate. They are your friends, and they will absolutely guide you to success every single way. You got to give them a big shout to the Bailey Group. All right.
Wait, do you know who I'm talking to on Friday?
Sandra.
Sandra from the Bailey Group. She's going to help Jim and I find some top secret insurance things.
Yeah, because some people are going to be, it's no secret that a lot of increases are going to happen, but the Bailey Group can navigate and
help me,
find
girl.
efficiencies. I mean, some people, like I was paying way too much insurance for what I didn't really need, so just saying. And I'm also just saying, Mel's weather report. How is it out there?
Today is the Aperol Sky, not Aperol Spritz.
I love an Aperol Spritz. It's my favorite.
All right, so today is clear, crisp, and slightly tipsy. It is going to be a high of 75, okay? Probability of precipitation, no rain, guys. No rain, just nice and sunny. Winds are north-northeast at 10 miles per hour. The wind gusts are going to be about 23, so you can stand out there at 23 miles an hour. Stand out there, and when the wind hits you, you can pretend like you're singing in a music video.
Yeah.
You know, and then tonight, are you guys ready? It's going to get down to 58.
Okay, so a little bit warmer than it was because last night it got cold,
okay, so
right?
when I went to coach last night, I wore like a short sleeve shirt, and then I put like a sweatshirt over it, but I wore shorts, like track shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Halfway through the night, I was like, holy crap, I'm cold. I walk outside and I'm like, whoo.
Yeah,
You know?
it was very chilly.
Yes.
Almost as chilling as this local music report that I'm going to get into. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. It's time for your local music report to make you proud on this Tuesday, November 4th, Election Day today.
November 4th, guys.
We have JC Hatfield duo, JC Hatfield and Dennis Dino Campbell at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Scott Halls is filling up the halls and the walls at Bin 39 at 2 o'clock. Jeremy Wineglass is also going to be at Michael's. He loves them over there at 6 o'clock. Damon Slaughter is taking no prisoners. O.C. White's Restaurant, 6 o'clock p.m. Smokin' Joe, he obviously took a shower at Ann O'Malley's Pub. They are incredible. You got to go check them out over at Ann O'Malley, 6 o'clock p.m.
I want to go try that sandwich she was telling us all about.
They do a lot of great things for first responders and police officers. You've got to support our friends and our booze over at Ann O'Malley's, who are on our Sonnies list. Chase Ryman, we love him too. He's over at Pierre's Pub at 6 o'clock. You know, that's going to be a good time. And then you can go make out with Matt Wilson over at Cortez's Bistro. I'm sure he'll love that, 7 o'clock p.m.
All right, so since you ready here?
I am ready.
Vicki LeGrand, I got a joke for you today.
Okay.
All right? You all might know this one. What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
Yeah, nacho cheese.
Love it.
Oh my God.
We're going to have great expectations for the rest of the show now.
Wait, I got another one.
No.
What do you call a rude cow?
Great
Beef
expectations,
jerky.
God's sake.
You jerky turkey.
People are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
So so great to hear from Great Expectations. They're doing some great things over at Hastings. Got to check out Hastings Main Street too. Big shout out to Jenna and the team. And big shout out to our buddy in studio today. Super excited to dive into this West King Wednesday conversation. Every great community starts with a movement and a simple idea. And Ashley had the idea of, what if we all came together right here on West King? The question sparked what's known as West King Wednesday, a celebration of creativity, small business, and neighborhood pride. It's been a place where artists and makers and locals connect, transforming a once quiet stretch of town, actually a forgotten stretch of town, into something that's truly alive. And today we're joined with Ashley Raven, AKA Raven. Yes, boo.
I got that name.
I love it. You'll never forget it, right? Ashley, welcome to the show. And we're so excited to have you and talking about West King Wednesday.
I'm happy to be here. So.
Yeah. Talk about like this whole movement and how you had the idea and the concept and how it all came about.
So it's kind of like rewind to about 20 years ago. When I first moved to St. Augustine, I lived in West Augustine.
Yeah.
So right off Davis Street, right off of Renta. So I kind of was there before the sidewalks were installed. Well, the extended sidewalks were installed. There was off-street parking and everything.
It was a completely forgotten part of town.
Completely forgotten
Yeah.
part of town. We still had like the pawn shops and stuff like that. So, but at that time, West King was kind of riding the coattails of downtown in their first Friday art walk. But you're talking like only 2 businesses were capable of participating. Once the construction happened, businesses didn't make it. And I thought back to that time when I bought my house in West Augustine. We opened our business in West Augustine. That what if we kind of brought that concept back? Because it is a forgotten part of town. What if we did something that was ours, though, that was just West Augustine, just focused on West Augustine, not uptown, not downtown, just us. And that kind of started coming to fruition in 2019.
But uphill battle though, right? I
Uphill.
mean, you were met with some real adversity and like, oh, you're never gonna make it. You can't do this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any city backing, which is fine. A couple of the businesses on West King weren't really like supportive of it, which they came around eventually. But it was kind of just, let's see what happens if I pitch the idea to some of the business owners and managers in that area at the time. And I was met with more positive than I was negative. So
Yeah.
the negative wasn't going to stop it.
You find it ironic, because I'm Scorpio. So you
Yeah.
find it ironic that when they come back to the table,
Yeah.
like I do this too for advertising with our shows, it's like all of a sudden, oh, they see it. They see the concept and they get it.
Yep.
How do you have a little bit more of an open mind to bring them back to the table?
Because I put it out there that we're ready when you are.
Awesome.
And I just try to keep it positive, and I kept it positive. Even some people had some very negative verbal things to say to
True.
me directly, not
Yeah.
just about it, that it was a stupid idea, that it's just my ego or
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm just like, okay, but when you guys are ready, that door is always going to be open. You're part of West Augustine no matter what. So
Yeah.
when you're ready, we want you here.
Yeah.
So, and it's come around.
I love it. I love
So-
it, and I love seeing the pulse in the people and everyone rallying around the third Wednesday of the month. Am I saying that right? Now, the concept is not just street fair, street vendors, you're pulling in all the vendors. The concept is a little bit more inclusive to the neighborhood businesses. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
What's that all about?
So the idea was there's never been like a lot of foot traffic in West Augustine for years. And if it was just locals. We're not getting any tourists, we're not getting any new people, and even a lot of the locals didn't even come to West Augustine or West King Street.
Right, they were scared.
So the idea was to get, it was
right.
a stupid stigma that was never true anyway. It was just, we just wanted to get butts in seats.
Right.
You know, feet in the door kind
Right.
of thing. And so when my partner and I pitched the idea to the other businesses, we didn't have a meeting, we had a get together over drinks. We don't do meetings, it was a get together.
Good.
And we all met at Bog Brewing, and I kind of said, I have this idea, can we just do our own thing? And the idea is to just get traffic in here, but let's all talk about whether or not we want to make an association. And that's where this makes us different than everyone else.
Oh, wow.
We all collectively decided to never be an association,
Okay.
because now that instills rules.
Yeah.
And each and every individual business runs their business the way they feel fit for West King Wednesday.
Okay.
If you go to West King Street, you notice a lot of businesses close earlier in the day. But for West King Wednesday, most of them have decided to keep their hours later to like 9 or 10.
Interesting.
So that's how they felt things work for them. And it's changed the entire dynamic. But because now you're getting a group of people who maybe didn't have the time to visit those businesses because it's during the week, they have 9 to 5s, et cetera, et cetera. So now you're hitting a whole demographic of locals, visitors that can visit those businesses at a time they normally couldn't.
Yeah, and that's what I've been hearing too.
Yeah.
People are like, wow, I get to go to Great Goods. I get to go to all of these different stores and vendors that I don't normally have the opportunity to during the week. This is awesome. So talk about, you said to me earlier before pre-show, it was you're herding cats. You're herding people together, but you're also doing this in an organized fashion.
Yeah, so I want to put in the premise too, I don't make a dime off of this.
Wow,
I don't
Ashley,
charge,
wow.
I don't charge anyone anything. I do it because I invested in the community by buying my home there. I invested in the community by my partner and I having both of our businesses there. That's our investment.
Wow.
So I do the advertising for all the businesses. They just kind of, send me their marketing materials. I do all the marketing for them across my social media marketing pages. And then when it comes to vendors, live music, food trucks, etc., I have an entire contact list, and I refer them to the businesses that put on their own markets. So this goes back to what I was saying earlier, right? So each individual business runs their own the way they see fit.
Wow.
That means not every business has the space to do a market or have vendors or have food. So they're kind of accommodating what they can do for what they have. Now we have, let's see, Sweet City Cupcakes, Great Goods, Local Refillery, Buena Onda, Mugsy's, Pegasus Gallery, and Ink and Barley all participate with having food trucks and vendors.
Cool. I know.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's a lot. So that's
I
almost
have
end
chills.
to end.
Yeah.
Right? So that's almost traffic light to traffic light. Even Browdy's participates by doing tastings from 4 to 8.
That's
you know?
great.
So even they've found their niche on how can we also participate in West King Wednesday.
But you know what I think is refreshing? Because when you go to a lot of markets, this is how it is. Here's your booth and you do your thing, but you let these businesses do what they do well
In their
and
culture.
in
I
their
love
environment.
That. Yeah.
And during the
think that's
day,
very
a lot of
special.
businesses will run specials. So like the markets and live music don't start till around 5, but during the entire day, I'm talking like when the business is open, they're running all day food specials, drink specials, whatever. So it's an all day thing.
Yeah.
So what do you want people so I've never been to a West King Wednesday because I coach in the evenings. So what would you like for somebody like me that's never been to take away from West King Wednesday?
Comfort, community, like being able to have a relaxed and enjoyable environment. I mean, you have all walks of life there,
Yeah.
all ages at any given time. So it's such a small section of St. Johns County, but there's so much there. And there's a lot more history in West Augustine than what I think people realize. We have just as much history as, the designated downtown area.
We just learned, we had a
Yeah.
historian on last Friday that West Augustine was a separate city from St. Augustine back in the Prohibition times, which is amazing. And that's what I think that you guys are reigniting is that unified, that is a whole niche of community. It's like a borough in New York City that is completely
Oh, yeah.
different and it's a different culture. I love that.
It's like its own world.
Yeah, and it's
It
so
is.
real. It's grit, it's grace, it's dirty. I love it. Yeah, but that just gives you that pulse and that vibe of this is West King, baby.
Yeah, we've kind of always been our own entity, and we're just kind of, we're going to stay that way. We're going to keep on that vibe. We don't really have any issues with the city, with the county, or anything like that. Everybody's
Yeah, how's
kind
that
of
been
just
going? Flowing and going?
flowing and going,
Okay.
flowing and going. We only had one issue, and I think this is when I really knew that West King Wednesday was a hit, and it was on our first year anniversary. We have a West King Karen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we have to have, of course.
There's always going to be that one.
There's always
yeah,
one.
yeah, God
There's
bless
gotta
you.
be
always
one.
one.
God bless you.
So I deemed her the West King Karen after our 1 year anniversary, and I had code enforcement show up.
Oh,
Jeez, oh
And
Pete, come
you know,
on.
it's like a big celebration, right? It's our
Totally.
1 year. We made it 1 year.
Yeah.
And I talked to code enforcement, super freaking nice,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like ridiculously nice. Hey, look, I can't tell you who filed these, but it was the same person. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
we already know who. And this person means well, okay? Like, I get it, you mean well, but it was like very minute, and it was about 12 complaints
from one person.
from one person. And I said, look, can you just tell me what they are?
Yeah.
And so he broke it down what it was at each business. I literally ran down one side of West King, fixed everything, came up the other side and fixed
What
everything.
were some of the complaints?
A-frames were 4 inches too far
Stop
onto the
it.
sidewalk
Oh,
was
you
the
know,
worst
yeah.
one. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Does that food truck have permitting? Yes, they do. Plus, they're on private properties,
Yeah.
not your business. Like, it's
Little
People,
things like
you know
that.
what?
Yeah.
But we gotta love people like that because they keep us on our toes.
they keep us on our toes.
And I think some people don't like have better things to do.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah.
Creepers.
So what was the one eureka moment that obviously this anniversary was pretty significant, but what was the one moment that you were like, I got it, West King Wednesday?
I think it was probably the same day because after the chaos and the herding cats and everything, I walked up and down the street and I just took a moment and I was just like, this is what I wanted for it to basically run itself and me just be the available person if anybody needs anything. You know, if you need help finding more vendors, if you need help finding live music, if you need help with advertising, just if you need me to put out fires, you know, like that's what I wanted, like to be kind of like the background while everyone else just really ignites that whole side of town. And we're 4 years now.
Yeah. What do you think is a big concern with local businesses out on West King now? What are they talking about in your chats?
Honestly, nothing really
Good.
is forefront in my
Because
brain.
before, like you said, it was getting butts in seats and getting people in the
Yeah.
doors, and now you're seeing that pulse. You're seeing that.
There's
get through the-
consistency.
Yeah.
There's consistency, and I mean, we do have times of years where it's slower than others, and usually it's the higher heat time,
Oh,
which
yeah.
of course, nobody wants to be walking around on pavement, you know,
Melting.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think after trying to have West King Wednesday in January once, we all went, let's
No.
take January off.
Okay,
And I
okay.
think that was the collective decision of no West King Wednesday in January's. You know, you have the post-holiday fatigue.
Right.
January is usually a chillier time, and a lot of places use it as the time to like do the deep cleans and hard cleans of the
And nobody
businesses. and
knows what day it is.
Right. It's
It's
the
that
sort of like
confusing, like, what is happening?
what
it's recovery.
what about Nights of Lights? Does that affect business? You seeing population
Well,
come over?
That Brownies strip, that Brownies lot right there that they've basically leased out to the city, that's going to be a lot of the shuttle area. So, I mean, is there respectively more traffic? Yes. Yes. It's a different kind of traffic. I think some people that are coming to visit town that are just using that for parking are confused. And then they're like,
What is
Right.
that? Let's
Is
go
this-
down there.
Yeah.
hey, there's like a lot of people down, you know,
Yeah.
and so it's kind of like becomes more of a curiosity, what's going on thing. But there's definitely an influx in visitation
Yeah.
during West King Wednesday with Nights of Lights.
So, what do you think the future of West King Wednesday is? What would you like to see? How can we support you as a community?
I see continued growth. Honestly, it's on the path, and I think it's going to be increasing every single year.
Yeah.
Every single year. I think the biggest thing is keeping it positive and having the community itself come out. Not just we don't rely on tourism. The part of West Augustine is we actually rely on the community support. You know, downtown's got tourism, uptown's got the tourism. Ours is community.
Yeah.
And
Which makes it so unique.
And it makes it so unique. You can hang out there and everybody knows each other.
Right.
It's awesome.
And West King Wednesday is the third Wednesday of every month?
Third Wednesday of
Third
every
Wednesday
month.
of every month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
love
what's
it.
the date for this Wednesday? November's West King Wednesday.
November 19th.
Perfect.
Okay.
What time does it start?
So technically when the business is open, because like I said, there's like specials running during the day, but if you're coming for like the vendors and live music and food trucks and such, that starts at 5.
Okay, cool. So that's perfect. Right after work, you kind of swing over. What would you say if there's a vendor out there, or how could they get in touch with you if they wanted to be a part of it and they don't know the other businesses? Is that a good way to contact you?
Yeah, actually, because I have a contact list that I constantly keep up on with the different businesses that do host vendors, because a lot of businesses don't fill up sometimes at the last minute. They'll have cancellations and such. So that way you can kind of just go down the list. Okay, they're full, they're full, they're full.
Cool.
They're not.
Yeah.
You know, and it gives the opportunity for vendors to like shop around. Like maybe I was at Great Goods this month. That was awesome. I want to try out Mugsy's.
Okay.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, and it gives them an opportunity for rotation. So I basically have everybody email me at westkingwednesday@gmail.com.
Perfect.
So it becomes all of the contact is in one place, and I'm not looking at all the social media and all this stuff and trying
Yeah.
to find everything. So
We are under some incredible times in the entire world right now, and there's a lot of people that have a dream and have a vision and have an inspiration to start their own concept. What would you say to that person right now that's on the fence and they're seeing this interview with inspiration in their heart? What would you say? How would you get them to follow their dreams just like you did?
do it.
Yeah.
And if people are trying to bring you down, do it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even when I started my original business, my own parents told me I wouldn't be able to do it. And I started in 2013, I'm still doing it.
Amazing.
So it's like, just if you feel passionate about it and you feel confident about it, who cares?
Yeah.
There should be no reason to really like have barriers up if this is something that's really speaking to you.
There's always going to be, I think the trick is there's always going to be those people who want to see you fail because they're jealous that they can't do what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't have like the drive and the determination and passion like you do. So I think you kind of have to let like your haters be your motivators.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You want to come for me? That's fine. You can add fuel to my fire, but you will be behind me because that's where you will stay.
Yeah,
You
love
know,
it.
and you got to let those people be like your fuel, and then you can turn around and wink at them.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I
You
mean,
know?
like I said before, there was naysayers and they've all come around. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
You
Come
don't have to
around.
like it.
But if you decide you're like, you want to be part of this, then come on, be part of it.
That's amazing.
Now you let other outside, I might have missed this part,
Yeah.
the outside food trucks
Yeah.
come. So I'm wondering if Timmy with Ohana Ice, the ice
Yeah,
truck,
it'd be an
Italian
awesome
ice
idea.
truck.
Yeah,
It'd be an awesome idea.
we actually have a ton of food truck owners in West Augustine, like the Trend.
Yeah.
Total
Yeah.
staple.
Right.
Total staple of West Augustine.
Taco My Blessings.
Taco's My
Oh,
Blessings.
that truck. Let me tell you
Total
something.
staple
so
of West
good.
Augustine, and like they are constants for West King Wednesday.
love it.
Constants.
So cool. One more time, November 19th. How can people get in touch with you?
WestKingWednesday@gmail.com if they have any questions.
Amazing, amazing, inspiring interview. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
this was
thank you for having
awesome.
me.
So, any vendors out there, this is where to be. This is the true grit and grace of our town. I'm so honored and so proud to have you here on our sunny stage. Friends, we're going to take a quick break and say hello to Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
The rhythm Awesome Nation.
Now is the time to get a hold of Flashes and Brilliance more than ever. If you are sitting on treasures, this is your time to get your cash now. Especially holidays are coming up, and obviously this economy is a joke, so you might want to get in there and get some cash for your treasures. Even if you don't know, then you will know. So I mean, like Jess from Zone called up John. John came over to the house. And, some things were sentimental, she kept them, and some things that she could let go. So it's really, really important right now to get in there with Flashes and
But you
Brilliance.
know what Jess said was one of the best parts about when Flashes and Brilliance came to her? She said she learned so much about different types of coins. She had no idea, so they got to look at that. So get a hold of them, guys. And also, too, they're my buddies, so.
All right.
Wait.
Speaking of buddy, okay, go ahead.
No. Did you hear about a person who was afraid of jumping a hurdle?
No.
They got over it.
So good. Let's get into some of these events here. We've got Ponte Vedra Concert Hall just sent a press release over. They dropped an announcement that gets both angels and amplifiers rejoicing. On February 21st, the mid-queen of Christmas herself, Amy Grant, is gliding in with 4 decades of chart-topping grace, billion stream sparkle, and a voice that feels like Sunday morning. It's fine. It was off. We're all good, everybody. Ponte Vedra Concert Hall sent over a press release, and Amy Grant is coming to town. So buckle up for blues as well, because on April 14th, the fabulous Thunderbirds will also be rolling in with a tribute to Chicago Blues tour that's pure grit, groove, and harmonica heaven. Kim Wilson is basically the Jedi master of blues breathwork and bringing every ounce of that smoky authenticity she learned from the legends themselves. 2 different worlds on one incredible stage. We have gospel pop royalty meets electric blues royalty. Ponte Vedra is about to have some soulful spring coming up,
Yeah, so Amy Grant will be here February 21st at 8 p.m. And doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets range from $97.58 to $188.29. The Fabulous Thunderbirds, April 14th at 8 p.m.
Amy Grant was huge back in the day,
she was.
in the 90s. Remember when she divorced her first husband and then left him for Vince Gill? It was
Oh my
such
God.
a scandal back in the day, but yeah.
And people were like, I can't believe Amy Grant. Oh, no.
She was like that wholesome,
She ain't so wholesome.
God bless her. God bless.
Everyone's got some secrets.
The heart doesn't lie. That's the truth. Oh my goodness.
Apparently, neither do her hips. Let me tell you.
She's not Shakira. Her hips have been lying. Sunnies, we've got a Christmas market that's super important. It's coming back. Dust off those sleigh bells and stretch your selfie arm, because the 2nd annual Christmas market is coming back to the Oak. This is awesome. They're starting early. They're starting Nights of Lights begins at November 15th, and this is going through December 24th. The Colonial Quarter, shout out to Cindy and the crew, will transform into a glittering winter wonderland right in the heart of Nights of Lights. And we're talking cozy cocoa vibes and twinkly photo ops, local artisans, and a sprinkle of snow.
It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Browse the most fabulous finds from local vendors and artisans, handcrafted jewelry, one-of-a-kind gifts, and holiday treasures that put big box stores to shame.
And then
4 to 9 p.m., cue the magic hour.
Awesome.
The snow machines come alive, the twinkling lights sparkle, and Santa himself drops by on weekends for photos that slay. Get it?
That was awesome.
$5 for adults after 4 p.m. Kids 14 and under are free, so bring the whole crew. But there's also
Everybody's 14.
everybody. But there's also an ultimate perk for locals. Show your St. Augustine ID and grab a $10 season pass.
Oh, so that'll be good for the entire run of the holiday market. Listen, this is a very, very special holiday market because they pull in vendors that not a lot of us know about, and so you'll find some really unique gifts, a lot of St. Augustine themed gifts. There was one guy last year that was that did these cutting boards on the shapes of different St. Augustine landmarks. It's very, very cool and some unique finds. So if you want to get some tickets or you want to get a little inside scoop, what's that website?
It is
The
Christmas Market, sta.com.
Perfect.
All one word.
Awesome. Where's this
Nice.
happening at?
Oh, it's happening at the Colonial Quarter, 33 St. George Street. And it's November 15th through the 24th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and 4 to 9 p.m.
What's that sunny takeaway?
Oh, from homemade gifts to snow globe nights under the lights, this market is your new holiday tradition in the oldest city. Grab your bestie, your camera, and maybe a gingerbread latte Ooh. Because this season, the glow up is local, the joy is handcrafted, and the memories. It's 100% Sunny approved.
Yeah, they're actually going to come on the show. We're going to get an inside look on that one because it is a really cool market.
And actually, I've never had a gingerbread latte. I like gingerbread, but I'm not a big latte person.
But so then why do you go to the ooh right away?
Because a latte. I don't want, unless I'm saying thanks a latte. I am so funny today, I can't stand
Have you
myself.
ever had a latte?
Yeah, and I don't like them. I like the green matcha latte. I'm taking that back.
Okay.
But I never had a gingerbread one, and I don't like a regular one.
Okay. Why?
Because it's like too milky and creamy, but you
You
know.
can change up your milks. You can do like
No,
an
I
almond
know.
milk
I
or
usually
an
do an
oat.
oat milk.
Yeah.
But you know what? I will tell you. Green matcha. This is my PSA.
That's what you're going to tell me.
That's what I
Okay.
got for you.
So glad that I waited for that one.
And
Awesome.
a whole latte fun over here.
All right, how about this? I'm going to talk about food for you.
Oh, yay.
Grab your forks and your feelings because this story is rare. Literally, Jacksonville's star butcher, Joe Klein, just rolled into St. Johns County. And he's not here to sling your average ground chuck.
Oh, that
We're
sounds gross.
talking dry-aged drama and steakhouse swagger wrapped up in a boutique butcher shop that's been giving farm to fabulous energy. Joe and his wife have turned the humble act of buying meat into an experience. The kind where every ribeye looks like it just got a Michelin star. They don't just open a big box store, they created a culinary speakeasy, a 1,200 square foot temple of taste. Ooh, I
Oh.
love that. Who
That's
wrote
fun.
this?
I have no idea, but they are so talented.
And it's giving cut above the rest because this couple isn't feeding people, they're raising the standard one filet at a time.
So Klein's Custom Meats just opened on 140505 St. John's Parkway. Small footprint, huge flavor impact. His reputation is built in Jacksonville through whole animal butchering, dry aging, and restaurant level cuts available to everyday customers.
Yeah.
His wife comes from a long line of Moroccan butchers
Ooh.
and has an extensive background in hospitality and flavor profiling. How do you get a title like that? I'm a flavor profiler.
From a Moroccan butcher, apparently.
I need that because that's what I'm going to call myself. Not the queen of the sunny snack scene. I am a flavor profiler.
Listen, the vision is less counter service and more culinary community.
Interesting.
So that is interesting. I know Ashim will not be there because she doesn't eat meat, but this is an interesting story nonetheless. I mean, like, have you been? Do you like going to the butcher? Are you a butcher
yeah,
person?
there's that place down by me called Butcher and Bean, and if you guys haven't gone there,
Do you like it?
I like it. They have this sausage they make that has like rosemary and blueberry, and they do like a breakfast sausage.
Oh.
It's really good. There's also this place when Jim and I are coming back from Atlanta, or when he comes back from seeing his family. It's called Carol's Sausage. He stops there. It is the coolest place, and he brings back these steaks and these marinades
Oh,
and everything.
wow.
So when he goes for Thanksgiving
Can
and he
you
comes
go?
back,
Yeah, have him bring me
I'm
some.
gonna have him bring you some. The steaks are amazing.
Everyone seems to forget about me, so that's
Oh,
a nice
that
one
is
now
not.
to be
What did I
perfect.
bring you yesterday?
Oh, the chili. That was good, by the way.
You're
I did
welcome. I'll
enjoy
tell
that.
James William.
Did enjoy that. Okay, Sonnies, drop your anchors and grab your SPF because we got something major docking on the coast over here. For the first time in 20 years, Jacksport has a brand new cruise operator in the mix, and she's a beauty. The Norwegian Gem just rolled into town, shining like Beyonce of the seas.
You should have said like Gem and the holograms on stage.
Okay, Gem and the holograms on the sea. Upgraded and unapologetic and ready to set sail on 4 12-day adventures to the Bahamas, the Caribbean, and beyond. Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm doing this story because hopefully they will want to sponsor us and we can get a sunny cruise.
At Norwegian Gem, we
Just
see
saying,
you.
we would definitely bring the heat, the noise, and the marketing that you might need to be able to get people on your ship.
Okay
honey.
then.
Woo!
The
But
ship carries 2,400 guests and over 1,000 crew members.
plenty, all of our
So
fans.
it's like below deck, but
I
the
know.
bigger version.
My God.
2XL.
Things I could do below a deck.
No. morning
Major refit in 2022. The ship now features an upgraded dining, world-class spa. That sounds nice. And climbing a wall, and
Ooh.
even a casino for you gambling hookers out
Okay.
there.
show. Trips include short Bahamas getaways and extended Caribbean itineraries reaching the Virgin Islands, Dominican Republic,
Dominican Republic.
and St. Kitts.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Jacksport leaders say this expansion marks a step toward diversifying the port. Good, they needed it.
So here's my question for you guys. How do you think this is going to affect the tourism and travel to Jacksonville and to St. Augustine? Do you think it's going to bring us any people
No.
to our town?
I hope so. I think they need our help to be able to do that. So
Yeah.
that's why. But are you a cruise person?
I have never been on a cruise, and to be honest, I don't know that I would do well on a cruise.
Why?
Because you're kind of like stuck on the boat, and I've watched videos, and
They
I've
port and you can go out and go
But I've
enjoy
watched,
the town
I've
and you
watched
come back
videos
in.
and I talked to some people. Some people, it's one of those things either you love or you don't love. You been on a cruise?
Yes.
You like?
No.
See? Did you feel stuck?
No.
Then what didn't you like about it?
I don't know. Because it wasn't the Norwegian Gem. That's why. They
Oh.
didn't have a spa. They didn't have a casino.
So maybe if it's a Norwegian, I think we should go and talk to them, and they should let us. Maybe not like a long cruise. Maybe they just take us around the port, like just to see how we feel. Like a
No,
test drive.
I want to go to the Bahamas. I want to see what it's like so we can document the experience and
Addie
help.
just said the food on a cruise is trash.
I know. It's like, is that sneeze guard? I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
But I do like an escargot. Like, I would like to see the menu. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause the food really is a tell-all. We're a foodie town. Like, it is a tell-all for the experience. So
You know what-
if the food is, like, fierce and fabulous, then, yeah, I might be down
But
for
you
it.
know what is a good
What
way?
Hold on. What I don't like is when somebody on a cruise ship tells me what I have to wear, what time I have to go eat. You know, like, I don't like...
I don't want to do that stuff.
Forgive me, I don't like vacation for cattle. Like, I like to go and like enjoy my time. This is why I don't love the concept of cruises. Maybe
Yeah.
Norwegian Gem is different. You can convince me, but I love to be able to go and experience adventures, experience the town, experience the culture, get the stories from the little old lady rocking on the front
With her
porch, and
gin
she's
and-
got
gin and tonic in
like
her hand.
spilling the tea about
like
the town and
wasted.
telling me where the whores are. Like, that's my speed.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes.
Oh my God! You know
So-
what? You can take us on a good little adventure around town.
I will get to that in just a second, but this moment doesn't say about readiness to embrace growth and change. This is a different thing. I really want to get into the conversation about diversifying this whole Jacksport experience. What do you know about Jacksport?
Nothing. I know they have a big shipping container. All the shipping containers go there. And it just got ranked, I do know this, it just got ranked #1 for like shipping in the country.
Exactly what I was trying to get
Smooth
to.
run, and it's supposed to be the cleanest and most, what's the word, facilitative?
Efficient.
Thank you.
And I think this is cool that this cruise ship is going to come in there
Mm-hmm.
to be able to give some new kind of businesses a different kind of pulse and kind of celebrate that whole Jacksport moment. I think this is a great idea, and I really, really think that kind of businesses out there are just trying to open up their closed minds because nobody could get there. For 20 years, you guys,
Yeah.
not a single cruise ship has been able to get in there. So I think this is a good idea because now, where do people have to go to catch cruises that you know?
They got to go down to, what's the place, the Space Coast, what's it
Cape
called?
Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral, they got to go to the Benvenuto a Miami.
Yep, or they got to go to Miami. Yeah, so this is actually a really cool thing. So we definitely are going to check into that story. And you have a segue that you're busting to do here.
Yeah, but you ruined it for me, so now I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so then we'll.
I'm going on Old Town Trolley with or without you.
That's perfect.
Goodbye.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
Okay, let go.
Vicky, I got a joke for you. And everybody, actually everybody.
I
if you
feel
wanna
like you're
play.
blowing your.
No, I have like
all the
370 jokes, don't
Okay,
worry.
Okay.
What state is known for its tiny beverages?
Idaho.
Minnesota.
That's actually cute.
Because it's like little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to blow all my jokes. I have like 400.
Oh.
Brother.
Amazing. Yeah,
Thank
please
you.
don't ever call me brother. God bless.
Brother.
Whoa. God, might as well eat.
Well, you keep calling me Beyonce, and you know how I feel about her.
Never called you Beyonce.
Yes, you did, on the
Never,
break.
never did.
Liar,
Never
liar.
did. Listen, speaking about a scandal, we've got a canoe scandal that made a tiny splash.
Oh.
Sonny, this one's wetter and wilder and weirder than a Florida thunderstorm on spring break. Picture this, Curtis Adams Rosenthal's, a 23-year-old British Olympic canoe hopeful, clean-cut, laser-focused representing Team Great Britain until, boom, he goes viral for filming an explicit video on on a commercial airplane and posting it on Instagram. What an idiot. Yep, Mile High Club, but make it a career-ending live stream. Now the poor Olympic dreams are officially grounded. He's been banned for 2 years, dropped from the elite team, and branded as a disgrace to the sport. And get this, he's pulling about $20K a year in athlete funding and bragging that he made over $120,000 on spicy social media content. Baby, this is not sponsorship. This is a side hustle with turbulence. Honestly, it's giving from paddles to problems, and the British tabloids are eating it up. It was a Netflix documentary. It could have been Canoe, you believe this?
Oh my God. So he was among.
He was filming some nasty mess on a damn plane, child, and then lost his entire friggin' career.
But here's my thing.
Here's my other side of this conversation. How he's an individual outside of being an athlete. So how could we judge his individual conduct and then actually and ban him from a sport? There's a little bit of a gray area here.
Okay, so here's my take on it. As athletes, and you were an athlete, you still are an athlete. Everybody, and as an athlete, you're in the category of role model. Like, you're what people want to look up to. They want to be like you. So when something like this happens, I think people take you're just a person out of it.
Nobody's watching canoeing. Nobody gives a shit about a fucking canoe. I'm sorry. No, it's such bullshit. I mean, he went on a plane. He filmed himself getting some stupid head, and now he's making $120,000 freaking dollars. He was only making $20K being a good and clean kid. What is this telling us about society? Wake up, people.
Guys, it tells me. Guys, I could probably go to the Olympics for canoeing, and I'm terrible at it.
And you're gonna make $20,000, where if you start giving blowjobs on an airplane, you're gonna make $120K a year. Yeah, wrong industry there, Shirley. Come on.
But maybe he could take some of this winnings that he got from his social media work, and he could put it towards like giving people food.
I mean, sure, he can change the narrative like we talked about the OnlyFans model yesterday. But I'm trying to say is you're only paying your athletes $20,000 a year versus he can act a fool on a plane and get $120K. Where's the logic in that, people?
Because the Olympians don't make any money. Like, they have to pretty much fund their own stuff, or unless they get endorsement deals. You know this stuff. So the fact that you can't make a living as a professional athlete unless you're an NFL player or a
porn star,
or a porn star or a basketball player.
How is he supposed to survive off of 20? I'm on the side of this dude. How is he going to make a life out of doing all this stuff for $20,000 a year versus he can be a spookaria on a plane and make $120K? Like, that's crazy.
Do you know what I heard? I've seen and read that a lot of Olympians sell their gold medals that they won and their silver medals to make money.
Absolutely.
That's
it's
terrible.
Sad. It's very sad. Well, none of them are actually real precious metals.
Yeah, but it's
just,
like that I have an Olympic gold medal.
Right, true.
My mom says, right on, David.
I know. Well, whether you're chasing gold medals or gold subscribers, remember, Sonny's turbulence is temporary, but the internet, she never forgets. That is true.
That's true.
When you put it out on the internet, kids, it will never go away. You
It'll
have to
be
pay.
like a boomerang come back to you and
I
right
have
in your
a
ass.
friend that's in town here in St. Augustine that was a porn star at a young age, maybe 18, 19, 20, that bracket. He had to pay, I would say, hundreds of thousands of dollars to get that wiped away from the internet. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Jesus.
So you've got to be mindful of what you're putting out there on the internet. But you want to make $120K, I'd say put a mask on it, baby.
Oh my God, Vicky LeGrand's comment. Vicky.
I love it. Oh my God.
I love you.
I know. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, what the? Oh, it's so cool. Like, ugh, it's so cramped.
But you're in a dirty airplane bathroom.
I know. God, go on a cruise ship. All right, next up. Listen, this is a sad story about Six Flags in Maryland. It's officially shutting down. Oh my gosh. The park gave decades of loop-de-loops and sticky lemonade memories. It's closing its gates for good in November. The parent company says it just doesn't fit their long-term vision. Translation, accountants don't stream on roller coasters, but they can sure kill the vibe. That's the truth. The place started as a drive-through safari back in the 70s and ended up as a full-blown thrill fest for generations of kids, teens, and parents with motion sickness. Obviously. Now the rides are getting packed up while the lights are going out, and nostalgia just hit it harder than a drop on the wild one. You ever been to Six Flags?
No, I don't think so. Maybe? I don't remember.
I haven't been to the New Jersey one. I think I went to. Yeah. It was fine. It was. I mean, my favorite all time, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Oh,
Yeah, I like Busch Gardens.
Oh, you guys, that is the cleanest, nicest, fiercest theme park you've ever been to in your life. We would pilgrimage there as a family, no matter what. Even if I was fighting with my parents or my sister.
You're not fighting at Busch Gardens.
We were never. It was like the one place where we found peace as a family was Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. So, did you guys ever go to a theme park?
Yeah, we went to, not as a family,
Oh.
but we went to Universal Jim with the girls and his friend and their kids. I'll tell you what, like, it was fun, except he almost had a seizure on the Incredible Hulk, so he couldn't go on it. So it kind of put a damper on the whole, like, fun. But we just went on roller coasters without him, and we had fun, and he took videos. So it all worked
We
out.
just were like, he almost had a seizure, which killed our vibe on the entire. It's like, shame on you, seizure head. Like,
But
God
no, but then
sake.
he was fine just taking videos. He was great. And the videos were all blurry and sideways and halfway turned around. We got no footage of the trip, but it was so fun.
I can't breathe. That's hysterical. You sit here and film us having a good time because you might have a
You
seizure.
almost died. Yeah, for
God
real.
sakes.
Oh my God.
Apparently, for Nicole in comments, all Six Flags are closing. Unfortunately, the one I actually heard that Travis Kelce made a financial investment into Six Flags, trying to keep it going. But if it's all of them are closing, that's super sad. Like seriously.
Well, it's because nobody wants to go play outside anymore. They all want to sit in front of the damn phones. Just saying.
Just thinking
Kids
about.
don't want to do amusement parks.
They do. My niece loves a roller coaster.
I mean, I like amusement parks, but people.
I love roller coasters.
Listen,
They're so much fun.
They are fun, but don't
Nicole
take Jim.
is going
He can't
to
go.
Disneyland and Universal. I love a Universal moment. It's no lie. Like it literally is so much fun. Like Halloween Horror Nights. They do
No,
such
I
a great
won't go
job
to
of
that.
that. It's
They jump out.
It's so fun though. So much fun.
Listen, you guys. Angie says, Ohio, Mel, your favorite place.
Yeah. What's the famous one in Ohio that I went to? Good gracious.
What is it? King's
King-
Landing?
no.
Angie, what is it?
There's another one in Ohio.
I'm staring at my phone like I'm talking to her.
There's one in Ohio. It's gonna kick my butt if I don't remember.
It's the Jesus statue.
Ohio. No, it's not the Jesus.
But in Orlando, do you guys remember they had the Holy Land? It was like the Jesus.
Remember
amusement park?
that shut down
That actually
too.
was pretty cool, but now that's gone. That's
Cedar Point.
Yes.
Cedar Point. That was a
That's
really
it.
great one. You know, another good one is Dollywood. If you guys ever.
I've never been to the Dollywoods.
Oh my God, it is so much fun, and you get to see Dolly sometimes. She goes does a little parade. Dollywood's great. I mean, I love a theme park, y'all. Like that's so
I do
fun.
too.
Yeah.
You know what else I love?
Hey girl, hey horoscopes.
Showing up.
Give me some theme music.
Horoscopes of the day. Let's see if yours came to play. Dun dun dun, dee da da.
Okay, that was good, almost.
I
ca-
whispered it because it's a horoscope. It's quiet.
Yeah, no, yeah, not these. These are stomping into your fortress of the day. Cancer, Leo, and Virgo are on deck today. Cancer, this week's vibe is compassion is couture, darling. You nurture and you never miss the details. You need a soft knit dress and a glowing skin. Vintage brooch, love made visible. Yes, get brooches back out again. I love brooches. Protect your peace, not your potential.
Okay, then.
A delicate locket that holds a memory worth fighting for. Your affirmation is, I love deeply, and that's my superpower. Your quote of the day is, caring for myself is not self-indulgence, it's self-preservation.
Ooh.
Self-care is not selfish, y'all. That is absolutely important to say. Next up, Leo, crowned, polished, spotlight secured, main character energy achieved. Your style oracle says, sequin blazer, statement heels is your favorite perfume times 10. Show up big. Your brilliance isn't a threat, it's an invitation. That's awesome. Power accessory is a diamond accented sunglasses because humility is overrated. And your affirmation is, I'm not the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm the entire chandelier. Yes.
Booyah.
The quote of the day is from Eleanor Roosevelt, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Yeah.
Okay, and I do not give my consent for that.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
This week's vibe for Virgo, excellence is your love language. You don't do average, you do architectural. Love it. Style Oracle says crisp white button-down pencil skirt and the cleanest manicure you have in town. Don't dim your precision, it's your poetry. A fine line pen and you sign deals, not excuses, is your power accessory. Affirmation, perfection isn't pressure, it's my artistry. And your quote of the day is, quality means doing it right when no one else is looking.
That's
Henry
true.
Ford.
But
yes.
isn't that also the definition of integrity?
Yeah.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking?
That is absolutely true.
So you know what else I like to do when no one else is looking?
Your playlist. Yeah.
DJ Snackback. Ficky. Oh, new theme song.
Wow. that
So
was cool.
today we're going to be inspired by Amy Grant. Ready? Okay.
Baby, baby.
I take it with the
Notion.
notion. Okay, Alexa, skip.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we got here? Every heartbeat.
Every heartbeat
bears
belongs to
your name. What?
Loud and clear they state my claim, yeah. My red blood runs true blue, and every heartbeat belongs to you. That's a great song.
See how I did to the camera?
Yeah,
people?
that was a cool move.
You're welcome. And then one of my favorites. How am I? Wait, I don't know. Wait. No.
How am I supposed to live without you?
Yeah, Michael Bolton.
Tell me.
How am I? I can't do it.
That was Michael Bolton's
Yeah,
people. They're
Michael
definitely
Bolton,
not
they are-
hiring us
they
in
are-
any kind of corporate party.
Well, with
yeah.
that negativity, of course not. And
Yeah,
we're done.
that
Let's
was
go
not good.
Let's go
Yeah.
get some shenanigans and feel better about our own lives.
Oh my God, you guys, listen to this shenanigan story. This is criminals, copy paper, and some cop cars. Gather around the clearance bin because today's lesson is how not to crime takes place at your friendly neighborhood office supply store. Who robs a supply store? There are two geniuses that decided that a back-to-school sale was the perfect time to go for shoplifting. Because apparently when teachers get 25% off of glue sticks, so should the felons, okay?
Oh.
So one teensy little problem is the sale happened to coincide with the store's annual Shop with a Cop Day, the wholesome event where like 60 uniformed police officers help kids pick out notebooks and backpacks. Yeah, 60 in one store. So while little Timmy was choosing crayons with Officer Friendly, these two decided to waltz in and steal Sharpies in front of what basically was a live episode of Cops, the stationary edition.
Like, imagine the audacity. You're stuffing your backpack with stolen Post-its while a SWAT team is literally
So
packing
dopey.
lunchboxes.
Oh my God. The
I
best part
can't.
is they actually tried to run.
No!
Listen, not one, not two, but 60 cops were already there. You should have stolen a shredder and it would have still have shredded that decision fast enough. One officer reported it said it was the easiest arrest of his career. They didn't even have to leave the store, just grabbed some zip ties from aisle 4 and checked out early. But buy one, get one, and you're busted, baby.
So you know what we call that? Crayola Chaos. It's a new color, guys. I just added it to the box.
So moral of the
my
story,
God.
if you're planning to commit a crime, maybe don't do it on discount day with the cops. I mean, like, let's do some research here. Oh my
Wah,
God.
wah.
Speaking of research, did you see the gentlemen that got caught with the Louvre situation?
Yeah. French criminals are cute.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then.
I mean, he could rob my jewels,
No!
honey, yes, and take them to Flashes and Brilliants and get some
You
cash.
are so fired, but so is this snack fail today,
Okay,
guys.
okay.
It's the gingerbread massacre. That's how I feel about it too.
Okay.
So it comes from Trevor in Palencia, who writes.
Mean Trevor?
No, that means Trevor is up into Canada.
No, that's
Or
right,
wherever
yeah.
the world he is.
That's
This
right.
is from Trevor in Palencia. I wanted to impress my girlfriend by baking a gingerbread house from scratch.
Stupid.
Halfway through, I realized I was using baking soda instead of baking powder.
Oh, I could see how this
The
could-
walls puffed up like tiny brown balloons.
Yep.
Then I tried to glue it together with icing.
Okay.
But the roof slid off and crushed the candy snowman. We ended up
Right.
eating it with spoons like sad architecture students.
Yeah.
Trevor, you didn't make a good gingerbread house. You made a gingerbread FEMA zone.
That's like a snack demolition site. I
Yeah,
feel
so
like,
let's fix this real quick.
Okay.
So here is a disaster relief for your gingerbreads. No piping bags, no cement frosting, no heartbreaks.
Okay.
You're
Go out and buy one.
You're gonna go to the store. You're gonna buy the gingerbread house making kit.
Oh, there's a kit.
Yes, and you're gonna put it together. If that doesn't work, you're gonna contact Sweet City Cupcakes, Creme de la Coco,
Yeah.
Publix Bakery.
God bless.
Who else in town?
I think that's it.
Anybody else of your friends that can bake, put a message on the face pages.
Okay.
Somebody. You're gonna order
But you don't
it.
want to spoil the surprise. You're going to put the message on the face page, especially for the girlfriend he's trying to impress,
Yeah, but
right?
you could do it as anonymous and then DM them.
Have you ever made a gingerbread house before?
No, because guess what? I like to cook and I'm pretty good at it. I am not a baker. I can't do it.
But you would consider this baking, though?
A
You're
gingerbread, you gotta-
assembling a
No,
graham
that-
cracker house.
No, I would do that. I thought you were talking about making actual gingerbreads.
No, like you buy the items
Oh,
and
I
then
would
like you
try
use
that.
the piping
I don't know
around.
if I have
It's
patience.
actually like a
I
fun
think you'd
activity.
be good at it because you're artistic.
Very
You're artistic.
artistic. Oh, I thought you said autistic.
No, you didn't have the Tylenol today. You're okay. You're safe.
Listen, my dazzling sunnies, the sundial's blazing and Mel's mouth is larger than the actual crater on the universe.
Yeah, it
We
is.
got a filled space with laughter, love, and unmistakable glow that only Mel can bring. Remember, every time you shine, the whole world warms up a little. So step out there, lift up somebody's spirits, say crazy things. It'll be okay. You belong right here on Sunny TV, where we celebrate weird and wacky and wonderful.
Yes, and big thanks to Ashley Raven from West King Wednesday coming to our studio to hang out with us today.
But don't go drifting off today, because the happiest hour is coming up at 3 o'clock. It's our what?
Afternoon delight.
Perfect. Mel, who is some of these sponsors that make these shows possible?
First on the list is Mel's humor and comedic timing. You're so very welcome. The Bailey Group, All-American Air, Maritime Creative Flushes and Brilliance.
Limelight Theater, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, and Old Town Trolley.
About Face Zone Cheer All-Stars, the St. Augustine Pirate Museum.
Historic Colonial Tour Experience, and Emma Concert Association.
One of my favorite places, Bin 39, Panache, and the Capybara Cafe.
Sonnies, we'll see you back at 3. Bye, booze.
Bye, guys.